Cincinnati. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Throwing first play is Pickett. Going for Boykin, but it is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
And room there to work it inside the 25. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Once again, they run with Mixon. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. They'll run and he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And now they will throw it with Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now Burrow. It's intercepted. Picked off by Arthur Mallett.
Ain't no one catching.
Down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On 2nd and inches, Burrow. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10.
Watch this.
On the jet sweep, here's Chase. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook, and I think it's a lot because of the receive.
Touchdown Bengals. Mitchell Wilcox. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Trying with Pickett here on 3rd down. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Harris running straight ahead and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd down. Here's Pickett. He's got the hook up downfield to Boykin. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. On second down, this is Harris. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
I called the wrong play.
The fullback wide. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them. Perfect time to get it done.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. That false start costly. Moves him back to the 9 now, 1st and goal. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Hands to the up man. This is Watt. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Pickett with a quick throw out wide. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
What's up? What up, man? You come to the chat real quick. Chat real quick.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. They'll let Mixon try to run it in. And he will not get there as the try for two is unsuccessful. And they will remain down by a point. Or they're down only one score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
So fast.
To the air on first down with Pickett. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And that's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. Going for Boykin, but it is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals with work to do in this 3rd quarter, but they'll get the foot underway. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
I'm going to go crazy though, Chad.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going. And there should be some gaps to run through now.
It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Burrow on play action.
Oh.
He's taken in by Hurst. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
That's what I thought I had.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And the Bengals are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
Again, it's Burrow. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket. Then it results in a sack. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that will lead to a third and goal. Now it's Burrow.
Do that.
Toward the end zone,
I should have picked that.
Incomplete.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
McPherson's kick is good, and they have regained the lead. They don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
From just shy of midfield, Burrow able to find Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Play action. It's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Steps away to his left.
Let's go.
The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Pickett will look to throw it here. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A gain there of 21 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Pickett to throw on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. To try again after the sack. Pickett toward the back corner of the end zone, but he cannot get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Bengals will get the football back. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Flushed out right. He will find his man Chase complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. Now Burrow on 1st down.
Oh, you got that.
No, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. They'll give it to Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Yo, what up, man? What up, Chad?
This is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Another try for Mixon. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
That's all I know.
Open man is Chase, complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Steelers use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least make it a 5. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to
throw it. Let's go.
Inside the 10. Still not a 1st yet. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs.
I remember being taught that cliches had become so for a reason. A lot of times
I'm
they're
at a
true,
tough
right?
spot.
What's that they used to tell us about letting sleeping dogs lie? But this one wasn't sleeping, maybe it was just slumbering a little bit. But taking that gamble there, you've got the lead. You may have ignited them now. They stopped you.
That's exactly right. If you take the points here, you don't shift momentum necessarily on that play. You probably just did. Here's Pickett. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. This defense so strong all afternoon long. Well executed again there.
This is a group that really functions well off of each other. No matter what the assignment, the other person fills in the exact proper spot. They've made it very, very hard for them to find open places to throw the football.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the side.
It's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here we go with Burrow. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
A good timeout.
One final shot for Pickett. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Okay, stop.
Incomplete. So their final drive comes
Bro, I
empty.
not catch
And with
that.
that, the ball game is over.
That's catchable. That's catchable, bro. I know, bro. My dude should have again, though. Yeah, I thought they hot. The fuck? Yeah, I should never like that game. Bro, my controller is tweaking, man. This shit is tweaking. Boy, I'm telling you, bro, this shit is tweaking, man. What's up, this controller? I just dropped it too, bro. That's fine, bro. Yeah, what up, bro? What y'all going on? Niggas is watching this, bro. I ain't comments watching this for now. No cap. I was watching this right now. I'm gonna go crazy.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
How's it watching?
It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Oh, I got ball. I just said I have to put it pretty good.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Oh, you got the Eagles. I'm about to.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Can I see these? Oh, I'm going to switch with the player.
Pickett. It's brought in by Harris. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Blocking me though.
27 yards there, a first down.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, 42 yards. And the Steelers need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders, and he'll get it inside the 35.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goedert. That's complete. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Going for it with Sanders. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this Steeler defense.
Bro, chat, this nigga Kawhi. Oh, resume. Resume.
Come up with a stop.
Oh, shit. That's the 10. Hey, yo, fly, you can fly. It's crazy, though. Well, then I'll bring the whole
Steeler
defense. You got
offense here
stop.
about ready
That's
for their
crazy.
next
What should I
drive.
do now?
They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So
I was going to bomb
that
that.
was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
I was
That's
in
an
the
excellent way to get the pass rush activated.
activated.
The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Back to throw. Pickett. And some room to work. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
I'm about to do that, bro. It's George Pickens. Yep.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
They don't know something that's there.
Now on 2nd and 13. Pickett, it's complete to Watt. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Pickett sets up play action. They'll roll him out right. And it's incomplete. And it also concludes after 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. High throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Give me that PI.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Alex Highsmith simply would not be stopped on that play.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd and 12, Hurts. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Chris Watkins, 43 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. And that's complete. It's Sims. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Well, my controller is tripping there.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
The pain, bro. Like that ass, bro.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
On 2nd and goal. Hurts.
Oh, I was going to give it a
touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders from a yard out. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Nope.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hey, Chad,
an interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
Pickett now on 1st down. And this one too low.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. Now we'll throw here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Let's fucking go, man.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll throw now on the final play. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun 2nd half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the 2nd half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that kick.
I'm just trying to go crazy right now, bro.
Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
First throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to them. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Hurts throws complete to Goddard. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
I'm still going.
The Steelers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into point? Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Well, I don't know if careless is the right word there, but bottom line, here in the 4th quarter, tie game, you can't do that.
You sure can, Brandon, and not only do you give up the lead, now you've got to turn around, punt it away from your own 20 as well. So it's really a double whammy, but time's starting to become a factor.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Throwing is Hurts. The Sanders has got it complete. And he's got some space here. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. And once again, this is Sanders. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Comes back with one complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. it good on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Pickett to throw on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Pickett back to the air on 2nd down. Flush to his right. The throw taken in by Sims. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Throwing left side. It's complete. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10. Down at the 33. They'll throw again with Pickett. And returning right back to Boykin. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. Now Pickett. He'll buy some time right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. And now look at him go. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. There's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play to expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. And now this is intercepted, my goodness. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline. One step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
On 1st down, Hurts. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen, and it turns into a nice positive play.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
It's all right.
That one looks like he'll throw here. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball. Keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. And some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play because it played out exactly.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
That bitch I think is sitting next to him, that nigga right there, he sell you the phone. That nigga come and take it from you.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles come up with a late turnover. Statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Wow, yeah.
You're shooting an NFL game from the catwalk.
Yeah.
I bet you that I can build.
God, imagine that. Yeah. Why you guys imagine going out there? Never want to game touch.
This was super tough and creative. Bro did a spin move into an inverted Euro step. That's hard. But was this a travel or not? Let's go ahead and break this thing down. So he starts to spin, but cradles the ball to his body, ending his dribble right there on right foot. Pivot foot step 1 on left. Non-pivot step 2 on right to the tough lefty finish off the glass. So this play ends up being legal on NBA and FIBA levels only. Combining the spin move with the Euro step is so tough, bro. Lefty finish was elite, too. I love to see people create within the guidelines of the rules, man. That was dope. Yes, sir.
Stop creating a name for a group. Stop giving a group a name. Just say, this is us. What's y'all name? Us? We? Us and we. Stop giving yourselves a name. Or
I gotta make it deep. Oh God. The grass. Yeah.
Listen, y'all, if your ass crack is not wet when she's sucking your